Hello my dear YouTuber friends, and I hope you're all keeping well. Welcome to this new video. Now I've just set up at Stewart Airport. I believe it's in Canada, isn't it? Beautiful location. Hot off the heels of my previous videos where I reviewed the Mayat Pro mount for the Velocity 1 flight. I'll link it down below in case you've not seen that. I've just working there, not corresponding, which means the controls, the dreaded controls in Flight Sim 2024 have changed when I restarted the sim, or when I started the sim this morning. And I'm just having enormous problems, not just me, I think we all have. I'm in Sim Update 2, the released version. I was in Sim Update 3 beta. I came out of that because the controls were even worse in that. And they're meant to be fixing things. So settings, general controls. Here we go, there's the start, the spinning circle. And I'm going to show you later Flight Sim 2020 spinning around. That's making me dizzy. Way spinning, spinning. Oh, it's on Mayat Pro. I actually want to select keyboard. By the way, while that's spinning, you can't select another of your control profiles. You have to wait for this stupid spinning circle to stop working. Spinning, spinning. This is the progress we have with controls with Flight Sim 2024 so far, over 6 months after the release. Let me just click a button on my Mayat Pro. Something, oh, it's actually set it. Ah, it's got it set in the correct profile, so it was set up. Oh, my mistake. Well, okay. I had to come in before and change these round, and every time you change a profile round, you get the spinning circle. There we go. So we'll just wait. Can I choose something else while that's going? No, I can't. I have to wait for it to stop spinning. Spinning, spinning, spinning. Search by input again. If I click that, well, I don't know why it's now showing. Maybe it's the test profile that's correct there. Anyway, I was trying to change something before. Gonna make a completely different video this morning. But I thought, no, let's highlight this. Highlighting it with the hope that somebody from the Microsoft Flight Sim team sees this and sees firsthand the trouble that people are having. I'm not the only one to highlight this. Let's select my... no, it's not the Mozart. I wanted to select the Velocity 1 flight quadrant. So I'm going to have to wait first for this spinning crap to stop spinning before I select the Velocity 1 flight quadrant. Come on, stop spinning, let me choose it. Are you set up correctly? Do I have this one set up? It should be on something like test. Half an hour later it will stop spinning so I can see what bloody profile I'm on. All I want to do... I'm actually on the correct profile. What a complete mess and what a complete nightmare. In Flight Sim 2024 Beta 3, so Sim Update 3 Beta rather, they've added more options under controls options. Don't do that. Fix what's here already. Fix this nonsense before adding new things for us under controls. You're just breaking and adding. In fact, with Sim Update 3 Beta, more issues have been added with controls where you're losing your controls profiles and goodness knows what. Or, you know, sometimes your controls don't even show up. I believe some people have said. Complete nightmare. Listen, let me just jump to Flight Sim 2020 to show how it should be done, to show how it was in the first place, and then you've gone and added this nonsense. Okay, so over in trusty old Flight Sim 2020, how we've missed you. Really, at times. As you can see, okay, it's a bit more antiquated. You know, you've got... once it loads up the controls, though, it just loads up. And you can switch between... That's my velocity 1. Yeah, that's my throttle quadrant from right. Look at that. Straight away, you can just jump between different profiles. Which one did I have it on? Doesn't really matter for this test. I did set quite a lot up. Test 1, that's fine. My Pro keyboard. Yeah, you just got them all right there. And yeah, okay, it's a bit old school now, perhaps. But look, keyboard. If I wanted to find out, so if I go search by input, where is it? Search by input. I'll press the same button. So it wasn't that one. Search by input. Well, it should just bring it up if I've got it set up somewhere. I'm not sure I have in Flight Sim 2020 in my Pro. I did do something here. Doesn't matter, but as you can see, straight between each profile, keyboard profile, Antonov. What do I have set up here? Maybe it is under my app on this one. My app Pro, so let's just change that. Profile. Yeah, I did change something here, I think. Let's search. Oops. Search by inputs. Where are we? There we go. Get rid of that. Search by input. Yeah, I'm not sure if I have set anything up in my app Pro on this. Let's just do a different one. Anyway, but you get the idea. On the this, there we go. Yeah, so I did have something set up there with my app Pro on the keyboard. It does take keyboard commands. Just do another one. Increase autopilot reference altitude. That's right. I'm just turning knobs on my app Pro. As you can see, so simple though. I guess I could leave it there, apply and save. It doesn't matter. I can come back to that and change it. Let's go back to Flight Sim 2024. And okay, back over in Flight Sim 2024. Let's go to settings, control settings. Wait for 5 hours while the controls load up. Not quite, but you get my meaning. And just, okay, try and choose a different controller while that's loading up. You can't. Please, Asobo, priority on this one. That's not even the one I wanted. It's the yoke, so I'm going to have to wait again for this to go round before I can select my yoke. Actually, the throttle quadrant I want. But I can't choose it till it stops going round. And this is spinning. What a mess. Honestly, this puts people off. It puts me off at times. Have I got to set up some controls? Have I got to faff around for the next 5 hours while I set these up? Because of the constant spinning. I actually have them set up. There you go. I wanted to change that. You get the idea. People, really. I'm not the only one, should I? I'm not the only one. I see complaints about this everywhere. I'm making these kind of videos. It wasn't the video I wanted to make today. Let's put it back on setup 1. It wasn't the video I wanted to make today. But, you know, I'm making these with hopes that somebody from the big A... that can be pronounced in many different ways, can't it, the big A? Let's be kind. Somebody from Asobo, somebody from the team will see this and just say, oh, yeah, actually... we do need to make that a priority. There may changes with Sim Update 3 beta. Don't do that. Fix what's blooming well there at the moment. Fix the issues we have at the moment. It's not good enough. It's really not good enough. You know. Oh no! I didn't want that. I'm gonna have to. I won't put you through this. I'm gonna have to change it back to where I was. I'll have to go back on that profile. What a mess. Let me know your thoughts, my friends. I'm sure you all will. Give the video a like, vote it up, subscribe for more. I'll keep you updated, especially on these control, well, in future videos. If they change something, make it better, I'll update you. Anyway, I'll see you soon.